For live events, USA Sports.
The League One volleyball playoffs are in Louisville, Kentucky. 2026 MVP Jordan Thompson and the #1 seed LOVB Houston need just one more win against two-time Olympic medalist Jordan Poulter and her Salt Lake teammates. A spot in the championship series is on the line right now on USA Sports.
What are the moments that forge a championship team? Every kill that ended games. And every save that kept them alive. Every yes. Every no. Every attack. And every rally back. Everything has led to this moment. But this moment will decide everything. Now the top 4 teams are here in Louisville. The moment has arrived. It's the LOVB Playoffs.
Welcome to the League One volleyball playoffs from Freedom Hall in Louisville. It's the second match of the semifinal series between top-seeded Houston and 4th-seeded Salt Lake. The playoff structure is simple, a 2-match series. If one team wins both, they move on. If they split, they will immediately play a golden set to 15 points to decide it all. One spot in the championship series has already been locked in. Austin beat Atlanta last night in the first ever League One golden set to advance. And today, either Houston or Salt Lake will join them. As we welcome you in alongside two-time Olympic medalist Courtney Thompson, I'm Shelby Coppage. It's do or die for these teams, Courtney, trying to make it past the semifinals. What kind of pressure are these players feeling?
Yeah, it's such a fun time as an athlete, and I was fortunate to play in 2 Olympic semifinals, and I think it's the hardest match to win in sports. You can feel the final, everything you've worked for is right there, and yet it's all about staying present and just keeping your composure. And the team that really competes one play at a time, doesn't try to do too much, but just plays their game and trusts their training, is going to come out with a victory tonight.
Salt Lake and Houston already had a grueling 5-setter on Friday. It was the battle of the offense.
These teams, it was incredible 5-set match, and Salt Lake played some of the best volleyball they've played in the last month and a half. Of course, Houston on the other side, it wasn't a pretty match, but they figured it out. They scrapped their way to win in 5, and they're hoping to carry that into tonight.
Here's your Adidas starting lineup for Houston. Jordan Thompson, a right side MVP on your screen at 25 points, but really talk of the town was Jasmine White coming off the bench and having 7 blocks and 3 kills.
Yeah, we've talked all year that Houston has so many weapons, even on their bench, and Jasmine White, she's a 6'1" middle blocker from Canada, not overly physical, but what sets her apart is her discipline as a blocker. Every rotation, they have a game plan, she stays to it, and she's just in really good spots over time. She got, as you said, 7 blocks against Salt Lake. What a difference maker she was, and they're going to look for her tonight to do the same thing.
Courtney, take us through your chase scouting report for Houston.
Yeah, so Jordan Thompson, the MVP of the league, obviously she's going to score her points, but can Houston step up around her? Can the left sides get some production? Can they score points from Karin Paglatova and Maddie Rischel? And can Amber Igidi continue to do what she does as the best middle blocker in the league?
Here's the Adidas starting lineup for Salt Lake. Jordan Poulter, the setter, running her offense, going to be looked to a lot tonight. Trying to find the Gray, Serena Gray, but Alexa Gray having 18 kills on Friday.
Yeah, Alexa Gray, one of the top outside hitters in this league and in the world, and she is battle tested. She's played at the highest level for so long. There's no challenge she hasn't seen, and she's ready for these types of moments. What sets her game apart is the range that she hits with. She can hit virtually any shot, and Houston has had a tough time stopping her. The other thing that's going to help her tonight is she matches up very well against Jordan Thompson on the block. So look for that to be differentiated for Salt Lake.
Here's Courtney's chase scouting report for Salt Lake.
Yeah, so one of the weaknesses for Salt Lake is can Alexa Gray stabilize as a passer? When they do that, they can utilize their weapons, and they're going to need them all. And the X factor for Salt Lake is Haiti Casanova, the opposite. Can she get a lot of kills and be consistent? They're going to need her to pull out a win tonight.
Now we welcome in the third member of our broadcast crew. It's Key Michael.
I spoke to head coach of Salt Lake, Tama Miyashiro, before the match, and she told me she's happy with the way her team contained Jordan Thompson in the last match, especially in that 5th set where she was only able to score 1 point. But what she hadn't counted on were the other players taking space and stepping up the way they did. Houston's strength turned out to be their bench, who head coach Sanja Tomasevic have truly earned a starting spot today. She told me, in addition, she wants her team to focus on alternating deep and short serves with one goal: disrupt Alexa Gray.
Great stuff, Key. Interesting to see the blocks as well. Houston had a huge blocking match, 14 blocks on Friday, while Salt Lake had just 4. Again, a battle of the offense. Excited to see, though, how Salt Lake can step up defensively at the front as well.
That's right. When Salt Lake was good passing, they were able to get the offensive looks, and they struggled a bit, and that's where Houston took over and crushed some dreams with a lot of blocks.
Kaisa Olanko starting it off for us today. Already, you see a huge swing by Alexa Gray getting the first kill of the match.
Salt Lake loves to see that. For a match like this, you're looking to just find your rhythm early, and of course the veterans, Jordan Poulter, 2-time Olympic medalist, and Alexa Gray getting it done right away.
Jordan Poulter back row setting the next 3 rotations. Good spot by Rischel on the line.
Number 9, Maddie Rischel for Houston, the emotional leader of this team. She's funny. You should follow her on social media. She helps everyone around her be better in every single way, and if she gets a lot of kills tonight, the Houston offense is going to be tough to stop.
Poulter finding Gray. Blink, and you're going to miss that kill from the middle.
What a pretty athlete to watch. Serena Gray, number 11 for Salt Lake. She, you know, what sets her apart, she hits so high, but she also hits quickly. So she's just a really tough middle to stop.
Alexa Gray at the service line. Watch out for her back row attacks the next 3 rotations. Olanko finding the MVP, JT, but the libero MVP keeps it up. Free ball for Salt Lake. Salt Lake called into the net. Houston with the point.
You can feel the intensity in each of these points so far, and that's what this level of volleyball in the semifinals is all about. Each team trying to settle in, find their rhythm, and stay aggressive.
Jasmine White on the service line again came off the bench on Friday, had 7 blocks and 3 kills. Olanko trying to use her body as a shield from that hit from Serena Gray.
Absolute rocket. I talked to Sanja Tomasevic, head coach for Houston this morning. I said, hey, what are you hoping to see from your team? So you know what I'd like to see? I'd like to see us stop Serena Gray, but not so easy to do.
Kind of like Jordan Thompson. You know she'll get hers. Some of those players just like that. Serena Gray's one of them. Olanko going to Igidi, but denied by Tori Dixon.
Huge block by Tori Dixon, number 6 for Salt Lake, a longtime vet. Played for the University of Minnesota. I was fortunate to play with her back in 2016. 6'3", she makes so many good little plays to help her team.
Ace from Gray, doing it all right now.
Salt Lake coming out aggressive, and there's something to be said for having nothing to lose. They're down 1, their back's against the wall. Houston's ranked higher, and a good chance for them to just play free and aggressive.
Scored again. Igidi and Olanko, perfect connection.
Look for a setter, Kaisa Olanko, to throw it to Amber Igidi as much as possible tonight. She's the middle blocker of the year for League One volleyball out of Baton Rouge, Louisiana, played at Hawaii. She's an incredible athlete. Everyone loves competing with, plays with such a great energy.
Deep low to Gray. Big hit by Palmatova. Starting off with Houston defense.
Yeah, both teams just scrapping right now. Libero Lauren Briseño's done an amazing job as a rookie. Sanja Tomasevic, the head coach for Houston, said she's just gotten better and better every night.
Big dig by Rosenio. Back to Jordan Thompson, into the block. The block land in. It did, so Jordan Thompson hit into the blocker's hands, but the ball went out. That gives the point to JT.
It's about as close as it gets over there. Salt Lake felt good about their game plan against Jordan Thompson. You're never gonna completely shut her down, but they slowed her down and hoping to do the same tonight.
Come on, Claire. Quick, on you. Come on,
Walker to Casanova, cuts this ball right off Jordan Thompson's platform.
Haiti Casanova, 33 for Salt Lake. She's had, you know, an up and down season. When she's hot, she's so tough to stop. She's got a lot of range with her shots, but when she gets in the tank, sometimes she stays there a while, so they're gonna need to see her stay on it tonight.
Hard throw by Casanova. Did get the high touch. Pagutova going for the hands, and she did not.
Pagutova spent most of the time for Houston coming off the bench this season. She's had a lot of success doing that. Tends to hit a little less efficiently as a starter, so it'll be interesting to see how that plays out tonight.
Casanova, did you float? Coulter going back row. Alexa Gray scoring off Jordan Thompson.
And that play is going to be huge for Salt Lake. When they're able to run the offense through the middle of the court, whether it's in the front row or the back row, it puts so much pressure on Houston, and I think that's a huge unlock for them.
Casanova still at the service line, building a run for Salt Lake. Back row attack, Jordan Thompson right off the block of Claire Hoffman.
Jordan Thompson and Kaisa Alonco working on their rhythm, especially when she was in the back row. It was a little slow early on Friday night. Looks like they got it dialed in right now.
Slide coming in, Dixon. So she ran behind the setter. Amber Igini easily putting that ball away. Don't want to overpass that middle. Coulter going outside to Hoffman, tipping this one over. Alonco keeping this one alive. Casanova, it's all power in that swing.
Huge kill by Casanova out of the back row in transition. That's going to be, again, clutch tonight. Salt Lake looking to improve their transition offense. So off of a dig, can they continue to find ways to get kills? And Haiti in the back row is going to be needed.
Big block by Dixon, but recovered well for Houston. Straight down, though. You can't recover Dixon's block twice.
Some playoff volleyball. The vets are showing up right now. Tori Dixon, no stranger to some big moments. She's been a pro for a long time. A great read and just getting low and over in a good spot.
Played professionally for 11 years. IGB on the slide, getting it past the block and also past Kojima at the back.
Amber Igidi, such a competitor, got a bright future with USA Volleyball. Excited to see all that's ahead for her, and she's just hoping to help her team get to the finals first.
Outside of Gray, perfectly placed in the back court.
And that's huge for Salt Lake. You know, finding their rhythm early. Jordan Poulter, setter, two-time Olympic medalist, is running a great offense so far. How she's locating and also mixing it up.
Polanco going out to Rischel. Just a little too wide, though. Error for the outside. Salt Lake having the largest lead so far in the first set, leading Houston by 4 here in Louisville, Kentucky. League One Volleyball is presented by Skims, the official loungewear, intimates, and sleepwear partner of Love.
Emma Sears, Taylor stars of Racing Louisville, competing all this season in the National Women's Soccer League. Visit RacingLou.com/first to check out this special offer now, or go ahead and scan that QR code on the video board. All right, fans, now it's time for our Love Athletes of the Month, presented by Yeti. These athletes come from around the country, and they're being recognized for marching teams bigger than you. Stay connected to what matters most, knowing your values, and showing up not just for yourself, but for your team. So let's give it up for the Love Athletes of the Month, presented by Yeti.
Salt Lake and Houston had two very different starts of the season. Salt Lake started 8-1, but then hit some struggles, finished 2-9, but found their way to make it to the playoffs. For Houston, they were the last team to get a win on this season, but ended up finishing 13-4, so really got things together at the perfect time.
That's right, and it's not how you start, it's how you finish. And one thing that Coach Tama Miyashiro for Salt Lake talked about today was how their team has managed through a lot of challenges, both Jordan Poulter managing an injury and Alexa Gray managing a lot of things as well, and their ability to find a way to produce and play well, regardless of how they feel physically, is what it means to be a pro.
Good up by Claire Hoffman. Serena Gray not able to get that ball to cross the net. We've had 3 ties so far this first set, and Salt Lake has led it the entire time.
Yeah, Salt Lake playing well right now, and Houston, of course, getting better and better throughout the year.
Okay, so Olanko at the service line. Setter who has stepped in from Micah Hancock, who's dealt with a lot of injury this season. And Poulter gives Gray redemption immediately.
That's right. They're going to look to pump that middle all night long as much as they can. And, of course, Jordan Poulter, the best setter in the Tokyo Olympics, led her team to the first ever gold medal in USA history. Blew out her knee the next season, and barely a few seasons later, and made it back in time for Paris, but again has been managing that. And not only is she a great setter, kind of the LeBron James of setting, she's so physical, but the way that she leads and takes up space is really what sets her apart.
LeBron of setting. She's definitely that strong, as is Gray. Poulter continuing to find Serena here.
Yeah, again, that's exactly what setter number 1 Jordan Poulter wants to see, but as a leader, I think, you know, when you take up space and you show up as yourself in any moment, whether it's a semifinal and a pro match, an Olympic final, and you just do what you do and you help other people do the same, that's toughness. And she's about as tough as it gets.
And Alexa Gray flipping Briseño. The libero tried to get out of the way, but at the last second just hits her in the chest. Houston calling a timeout right here.
With Serena, what we're gonna do is we're gonna block with the approach. If she comes,
Yeah, you want shock or no? Okay.
No. We're gonna have to defend some, but we're gonna have to block with the approach. Okay.
What do you think about serving short?
Yeah, I mean we can mix in some. We can mix in some short or not. Well, 2, probably short 2 would be good, so that way they can set her. So even if Manami's there, we can go short 2 because the ball comes from here. It's difficult. All right, let's go. We're gonna mix it in. If you feel comfortable serving short, let's go. Here we go.
Hey, we got it. Let's go. Hey, down. Oh, thank you.
Yeah, for sure.
Let's go, Patty. Dai, let's go. I have short dive here. You'll die. I'll take this team.
Great mic'd up moments we have here on USA Sports. Alexa Gray with a deep float. Palgutova with the hard swing.
I love it. Maddie Rischel getting fired up. You hear the emotion from these guys, and they're talking about the next play, making a game plan, and then when you get to execute, just that release of pure emotion.
Go get it, go get it.
Big kill for Jordan Thompson. Wow. And Maddie Rischel, 9 for Houston, is mic'd up. You can hear her communicating where to hit, how the block looks. Great vocal leader.
Here you go.
Jocelyn White finding Gray.
Go, Josh!
They're working so hard for every point, and when you finally execute something, especially a quick kill in trans, that's going to get your team going. And you can hear just the leadership and how much direction these guys give each other during the play.
Jocelyn White off to the bench. You can hear Rischel resetting her team in the huddle.
First ball!
Houston head coach Sonia Tomasevich also mic'd up.
Oh! She can serve, she can serve, she got time.
Dominant block by Claire Hoffman. You didn't see, but earlier, Serena Gray went in for her serve before the whistle. Sonia Tomasevich said it's fine, you can do your reserve.
Houston is challenging a foot fault on the serve.
Okay, but no, she didn't. So we're going back to that foot fault you didn't see earlier.
Can I serve from the 10-foot line? No, but if you bounce the ball off your toe, what happens? What happens if you bounce the ball off your foot and it rolls in? Can you grab it? Right?
Yeah, but she didn't make the attempt to serve. This is nothing. No, yeah, for sure, no, yeah. So show
Alexa Gray, you can hear her calm, cool, and collected, trying to get the info right now. Houston challenging if there was a service violation. Serena kind of came over the line and then went back and served. So we'll see what comes of it, but
Hey.
I don't think it was a violation.
Listen, she didn't toss the ball. She didn't toss the ball for serve, okay?
If Sonia says she's right,
and she's inside
that's a
the
big
8
deal.
second for serve, okay?
And for Houston right now, they're just trying to get back to good and find some rhythm.
What if she's not jumping?
And she didn't serve.
Salt Lake trying to keep their foot on the gas right now.
So Sonia originally said no, let her serve, but that was probably so she could challenge it after. Big up by Gray. Middle blocker diving on the ground, but it goes out.
Great hustle by Serena Gray. Talk about, she's just giving all-out effort. Max jumping, diving to get a tip on the same play, going back and serving, playing defense. And both of these teams know everything is on the line right now. Winner goes to Long Beach, California for the finals.
Okay, this ball.
Okay, you're right, let's go!
Casanova tipping this one in the block. Didn't land in though.
Great discipline by Haiti Casanova, using that block.
Oh, you want that way. Amber, Adam, good. That's up. I have team.
And you're both sides calling what they have. Defensively, Maddie Rischel is saying what passing lane she has.
Jordan Thompson flying in from the back, scoring right off Casanova.
And this is what Houston does at the end of sets. They start setting Jordan Thompson a little bit more, and she absolutely takes over The league has had very few answers for her. So far, the reason she is league MVP, I would expect Houston to continue to feed her in transition as they try to come back here in set one.
Maya Sands serving for Houston.
On you, Jordan, on you.
Casanova, back row attack, scoring right down the line from the D-ball.
And that is a huge side out for Salt Lake. They got stuck in rotation 4 right where they were last time against Houston, and they went on an 8-point run. So that's a big time play for Salt Lake. So impressed with the offense Jordan Poulter's running. She's locating the ball, she's mixing it. A lot of athletes are getting different kills. Makes it so tough to stop defensively.
Claire Hoffman with the short serve. Briseno owns it though. Igini cutting this ball so sharp, but it goes out.
And that's what's hard when you're down. You're expected to win. You start trying a little bit too hard, and there's some unforced errors there. And right now, this is a great rotation for Salt Lake City.
Briseno getting picked on and serve receive right now. Ace from Claire Hoffman. You see the Houston huddle though get together and try and reset.
Maddie telling her team, hey, we're just playing volleyball. We do what we do. Let's have a little fun here.
Another short serve. Maya Sands gets this pass. What an up. Manami Kojima, that's why she was the best libero in the league this season. This ball is not called out though. Alexa Gray taking the kill.
Huge play, but it starts with a dig by Manami Kojima, the best libero in the world, the best libero in League One volleyball, and what a phenomenal athlete she is on the national team of Japan. And one thing Coach Tama Miyashiro talked about today was she just plays and lives with so much discipline, and her habits are incredible and allows her to make plays like that.
Salt Lake has just ended that 7-2 run. Rather, Houston, Rischel tipping right over the net, trying to stop the bleeding that Salt Lake has caused.
That's right. One of the things Salt Lake was trying to do was make sure they picked up a lot of those tips. Maddie Rischel hits about 50% of hers off speed, so a lot of tips, a lot of roll shots.
This way, this way. In on me, in on me. Go, Jordan.
Jordan placing that ball right in Alexa Gray's hands. You can hear the communication of where they want that set.
You really can. And as a setter, it's so helpful when your hitter is talking the whole time. She's calling out, hey, Manami, pass this. Hey, Jordan, I'm right here. Allows Jordan to find her. And they got that ball on a string right now. Alexa Gray, Jordan Poulter, best friends. They played in Italy for a few years together, and we're excited to keep it rolling here in Salt Lake City.
Maddie Haynes enters the match, the 6-4 outside.
Maddie's got a huge arm and has done a great job as a server here for Salt Lake City down the stretch.
Slide coming in, White finding that wide open corner.
Jasmine White, the difference maker a few nights ago, doing it again for Houston. A little pirouette on the way to hit the slide, deep corner, and she worked so hard. Coach Sonia Tomasevic talked about her teammates love playing for her. They'd run through a wall. She works hard.
Short serve. Gray going White into White's hands for a huge block.
And that's the discipline that Tomasevic talked about. Jasmine White, that's a short serve. It's a rotation that Salt Lake likes to go to there quick, and she did a great job of reading that and just getting over.
Another short serve. Recycled into the block from Alexa Gray. Gray again. Rischel going off the hands of Jordan Poulter, trying to hold off Salt Lake, getting a set point.
No easy points in a semifinal of League One volleyball. Both teams battling right now.
December, right? Oh, yes, okay, hey, we'll get you another good pass, good feed. Give us time if you can. Hey, don't let this disrupt your route. Get up, stay off. And call, come on. All right, let's go.
Go, Lake, go, Lake.
need any words. Alexa Gray just locked in. We heard Coach Tama Miyashiro talking to technical coordinator Will McDonald, talking about, hey, what are we going to see in this next rotation?
Maybe mixing, stay balanced, see it first, here we go.
A lot of short serves right now from Houston. It's working out. But Gray able to tool Jordan Thompson, taking Salt Lake to set point.
Big time execution for Salt Lake. Houston looking to throw in their short serves to disrupt their offense, and that's a clean side out for Salt Lake.
Great up by Poulter, but it's going to be a free ball for Houston. What can they do with it? A huge kill by 9 in blue. Rischel going off the high hands.
And all the credit to Kaisa Lanka right there. She's been setting quicks a little bit. Jasmine White's been in the mix, so Haiti Casanova's got to think about a lot of people running at her as a blocker, and she's late to get out to Maddie Rischel.
Set point number 2 for Salt Lake. Short serve. Houston really finding the short serves right now. Casanova tips this one over. Briseño keeps it alive for Houston. But finally, Serena Gray putting a nail in the coffin here in the first set.
When in doubt, set Serena Gray when you can. Amazing execution by Salt Lake to really establish themselves in set 1.
Salt Lake taking the first set. Again, only one team gets to go to Long Beach for the finals of League One volleyball.
Here's how it works. We've selected 5 lucky fans that will compete against each other in a musical chair-style elimination game, using the spotlights on the door. When the music starts, so will the spotlights. And when the music stops, so will the spotlights. The contestants will then rush to claim a spot, or else they are eliminated. Now, Brahmas and AC, kick this one off.
All right, it's time to have some fun. We got our contestants. They look like they're ready. AC, let's get into it.
Let's do it. Let's not waste any time. When the music stops, find the light, all right? Here we go. 3, 2, 1, let's go!
No cheating. Keep moving. Keep moving. Don't cheat. Keep moving. Now I want to go home and watch the chipmunks move. Find a spot.
Find the light. Oh, all right. Now we have 4 contestants. And now we know how the game works.
There we go. Keep moving. Don't cheat.
What's it gonna be? Oh!
Find a spot.
Nice! Turbo jets over there. Great job.
And then there were 3. What's the strategy, ladies? What are you doing? When will it stop? Find a spot.
Yes!
Ooh,
Great job.
that was close. Now we got our last crew. Oh, she's checking her jacket out. She ain't playing. Yeah, playing.
All right, move around. It can be anywhere.
Keep moving. Stay on the hot zone.
Salt Lake takes set 1 over Houston. Well, last night, Kokoro Volleyball, one of the 89 Love clubs nationwide, brought the Minneapolis community together for a Love Playoffs watch party, showing the power of the youth to pro connection.
Yeah, Kokoro, led by founder Jennifer Brotho. Kokoro, they reflect just Love's mission in action. She had a journey as a club athlete in Minnesota. Jennifer played overseas as a pro, and now she's creating that same pathway for so many athletes across eastern Minnesota and western Wisconsin. And with Love Minnesota launching next season, that connection only continues to get stronger. It's so cool, and Under her leadership, they've helped local schools, colleges, universities, and volleyball programs raise over $1 million every year for sports and activity, and that's what it's all about.
To learn more about the clubs that make up the League One volleyball family, visit love.com/clubs. Starting off set 2 here, Salt Lake dominated set 1. But Salt Lake had a lot to prove. Houston dominated Salt Lake in the 5th set on Friday. Houston won 15-7. Again, you only go to the 15 in the 5th set. So Salt Lake came back with a vengeance here today, Courtney.
Yeah, they look locked in. This is the best volleyball I've seen them play in a long time. And that's what it's all about. Playoff volleyball, anything can happen.
Casanova, mean kill from her. Salt Lake at one point led 7 points in that first set. And the largest lead they even had on Friday was 7 points. So already doing major damage in that first set. Alexa Gray looking for an ace here, start of the second. Great up by Gray. Got to Casanova, this time rolls. What an up, Kojima, who else? But beautiful up by Paldutova. Rishel going for the high hands, she did not get it.
Good idea by Rishel, just missed, but it all goes back to Manami Kojima, who is just everywhere as a defensive player. What a fun athlete to watch. Again, Miyashiro said she does everything well every day. Her habits are incredible, and there's no question why she's one of the best liberos in the world.
Kojima finished #1 in digs in Love's inaugural season last year. Cut shot, Jordan Thompson just picking on Haiti Casanova.
Here comes JT, number 23, the league MVP for Houston. You can never count Houston out when they've got Jordan Thompson on their side. Just look at the range of that. That is such a sharp hit.
Thompson had 5 kills in the first set. Serena Gray, though, had 7 in the first as she gets one here in the second.
Yeah, she's on fire. And it's so fun to watch these teams play at such a high level. We talked about Kokoro out of Minnesota with RT Luchek and Jennifer Brothel leading the way, but Salt Lake and Houston saw them yesterday, cheered them on at the club tournament at JVA here. Fun to see integration in action.
So again, it's a best-of-2 series. Whoever makes it past this match gets to go to the finals, the semifinals here in Louisville. So Houston took the first match on Friday. If Salt Lake wins this match, we go to a golden set. Whoever gets to 15 points first, all out. We saw it last night. Austin, one of the 2 teams that make it to the finals in Long Beach next week. Salt Lake and Houston fighting for that final spot. Jasmine White, though, bringing that block that she did on Friday.
Feel the intensity of every one of these points right now, and Jasmine White does a great job reading this and just being in a good spot, which is what she does night in and night out. The golden set, it's like a tiebreak in tennis. 1 set to 15, winner goes to Long Beach. Come on.
And for more, we'll go to Key Michael.
That Jazz knows the scouting report better than anyone on the team, and even from the bench when she was here this season, she was reminding starters where they should be, and that worked in her favor. She got the chance to get in. Sonia said that opposed to Rafaela Foley, who was kind of react blocking, Jazz was trusting that report that she knows inside out.
Such a good point, Keith. We talked about that a lot. Some of the players, like Lexi Rodriguez, libero for Nebraska, said that she learned the most her first year on the bench. So just like Jasmine White, gathering that information has really done great things for her when she gets her chance to shine. Thompson acing right on Alexa Gray.
And this is interesting. Salt Lake's in rotation 4. JT is one of the best servers for Houston, and this is where Houston went on an 8-0 run in the last match to really turn the momentum. So Salt Lake's gonna look to get out of this quickly. Huge swing by 21, Claire Hoffman. Fellow Washington Husky and one of the best passers in League One volleyball. Between her and Manami back there, Salt Lake is just able to pass at such a high level. One reason that Alexa Gray gets a lot of the serves.
And both the head coaches, Tama Miyashiro and Sonia Tomasevic, and my partner, Courtney Thompson, alum at Washington. As I see Jordan Poulter stuff that one right on Pagatova's head. So you got all the stories, Courtney. You got all the info. Right. We love it.
We got a lot of dogs in the house tonight. Tama Miyashiro, an All-American. Of course, we went on to play in the Olympics together as well, and a lot of history with these two.
Rolling this one off the hands. Great spot by Pagutova.
What a hustle by Manami Kojima. Not enough though. Pagutova goes high hands here. That's a big time out of system swing. Only Manami would get a hand on that.
In, Claire. Go, Jordan. Let's go.
Amber Igidi taking her power all the way down to the floor.
What a competitor. She's so fiery. She's such a great middle at being available in transition, out of serve receive. She works so hard to have a big window, which means she's easy to set. And Olanko is going to look for that all night.
Great up by Casanova. Oh, but Salt Lake free balls this one back to Houston. And that's what happens. Jordan Thompson flop. Oh, but she's called over the net right now. She's a back row attacker, has to stay behind the 3-meter line.
And that's a deflating play, excuse me, for Houston. You can feel the momentum starting to go their way. They're heating up, they're taking bigger swings.
What is it?
Olanko got JT a one-on-one, but she was just over. It's a game of inches.
Tori Dixon. Tipped over. Kaisa Olanko had her eye on that spot on the floor.
Kaisa Olanko, number 8, a setter out of Finland, played on their national team for a long time, and Sonia Tomasevic said she just has the best attitude. She's a quiet leader, has a lot of quiet confidence, and impacts her team even if she's not talking a lot.
Go push it, Jordan.
Huge block by Jasmine White. Gray taking this one over. Thompson rolling right off the hands of Serena Gray. Fooled me on that one, Courtney. I thought she was going to get up and slam it.
That is such a tough shot. You can feel the intensity, and like they're preparing for this huge swing by JT, and she often hits so hard. And then you throw in that off-speed shot, and you got to move the other way. It's not easy to do.
Rishel, Serena Gray keeping this one up. Jasmine White tooling this ball out of Alexa Gray.
And that's what makes Alexa Gray so big time. We talked about she's in these hard moments a lot, but that's the kind of swing where she finds a way to get kills. It's in transition. She doesn't have an approach. The set's 8 feet off the net, and she goes and tools the block. That's a big time swing.
Thompson blocked straight down from Serena Gray. That's Salt Lake's 5th block of the match so far, and we're only in set 2. On Friday, they only had 4 blocks in the entire match.
Yeah, they're not backing down, and we talked about early, they've had a good game plan on Jordan Thompson, and Alexa Gray, one of the best blockers against her all season in League One volleyball. We're seeing it.
Poulter back row studying the next 3 rotations. Jasmine White able to find the corner. Back and forth here in the second set on USA Sports. Playoff volleyball is here.
Good volleyball, both sides locating well, running with speed, siding out efficiently. Semis, baby.
Go, Jordan, go, Jordan.
Casanova has so much power.
She really does. She struggles when the ball comes off the net, and if Jordan Poulter misses, it's typically off the net behind. And so when they can get it together, we see Tama Miyashiro signaling 4. She said, hey, we can drop it short or we can go to area 4-5. So she's telling their server where to go on that ball.
Rishel, perfect placement, finding that right back corner. That puts her at the service line.
This is a rotation. Poulter likes to go to Serena Gray. I would expect Houston to maybe drop one in short.
Just like you called it, Courtney. Casanova tips this one over. Jordan Thompson lays it all out. Keep feeding Serena Gray. Continuously offensive threat. And we're going to break here. Salt Lake has the 1-point lead here in the second set. Everyone laying on the line. Semifinals are here.
Special treat for you here at Love. It's your hometown, nationally ranked Louisville Cardinals, led by head coach Dan Pesky.
Yo, since we got the hometown squad in the building, I figured they can help me throw out these Adidas t-shirts. Guys, got it. Let's go to the crowd. Who wants free t-shirts? And drop one of these t-shirts.
I'm in that mode again, back in that mode again.
It has been just a phenomenal race here.
We really do play our best under pressure, and then when there's like something on the line, we kind of step up.
When you're feeling it, you're feeling it. Austin has just been rolling. It is about the middles of this team. It's not what they just do offensively. They are a huge presence at the net. Big players show up in big moments, and it is do or die.
Well, we had our first golden set in League One volleyball history. Austin completely dominated Atlanta. But how fun was it to see volleyball taken to that extreme in playoffs, Courtney?
It was such a good match, and Austin, of course, didn't have a pretty season, and they are just getting better and better and showing up in the playoffs as they do with their best volleyball, just like they did last season.
Opposite Madison Skinner finished with 19 points. As we start off back here in set two, Jordan Thompson cutting that ball. The ball goes back on Houston's side.
These two teams battling for a spot to play against Austin in Long Beach next weekend.
Casanova. Free ball for Houston.
Absolutely annihilated that ball. That's what happens when your block stops a little bit too far inside and JT sees a gap. Just that one sounded different over here, Shelby.
We've had 9 ties here in set two. Just 2 lead changes. You can see Jordan Thompson leading the way for Houston in such a back and forth set.
Truly, in any one of these touches that's not right on the point, the other team's taking advantage, and Salt Lake unable to get a swing, and JT tells them why that was not a good idea.
Perfect pass by Kojima. Leading to a huge kill by Alexa Gray.
Again, I think this is the reason Salt Lake's having success, is they've gotten kills in the middle of the court. From the back row, again, Alexa Gray. Serena Gray in the front. Alexa Gray showing a little levity here. Leading 13-12. Does such a good job playing with composure.
Ball set over to Salt Lake side. Claire Hoffman just throws it back down on Houston.
Let's go.
Nami Kojima, one of the things Miyashiro also said was that she loves the tactical side of the game and she's always learning. She's one of the best, but always asking, hey, how can we make this better?
Casanova serving short as well. A lot of short balls so far this set. Jordan Thompson beating out the block.
Yeah, when you've got so many offensive weapons on both sides, as a server, you're just trying to find any way to disrupt their rhythm. And oftentimes, if you serve short, it's a little more challenging for them to stay in rhythm, to find a fast offense.
Salt Lake block started to slow things down, so Amber Igidi came in and slammed that one back.
Volleyball is a game of momentum, and that's the kind of play that unlocks a run right now. And again, we're back in that rotation. Salt Lake struggled in their match Friday night. This could be huge for Houston trying to win set 2.
Go get it, Katie.
Casanova flying into Igidi's block. Amber Igidi is not to be messed with right now.
And no doubt Salt Lake watched that in video. So right now they're trying to stay out of any narrative or, hey, well, this is what happened last time. We got to do this. It's, hey, let's just be good right now. Execute one play.
Deep float. Rishal, what an up that was to her setter. So Claire Hoffman tries to get that second touch off her block, but just falls on the way down. Palutova with the kill.
Yeah, and tough to end a rally on that. She saw it, got there a little bit too quick. And Houston hoping to keep this run going.
Can you show, yeah, you got to can you show me what they're in when we side out? So I know what to tell the server.
When we side out, we're going to receive it.
Okay, we got a
Heavy IGD. This is the one we got them short and mixed.
Okay.
So
and she's backwards, okay.
Someone has the same size, they can relace it well. Someone else. So they can relace well with
Here we go. Should we stop for now? What? Yeah.
Houston on a 4-0 run. That's the largest lead of the set and the match for Houston. Houston trying to find the momentum and build off their 2-point lead.
We got a broken shoelace for Salt Lake City. Claire Hoffman relacing. Thanks to the trainer, Misao, one of the best in the business to ever do it.
Did you double tie your shoes, Courtney?
You know, this happened to me one time in college, and our coach, Jim McLaughlin, who also coached Claire and Thomas, said, hey, Coach Karai would never let that happen.
Do we need new shoes? Okay.
Then you better not let it happen.
That's right. But I let it happen too, Claire, so no judgment by me. Tama making sure she doesn't need new shoes. There are no little things, which was the point that Jim McLaughlin was trying to make. And sometimes weird things happen.
Well, this back row attack from Casanova is not weird, showing that power she's shown all season long.
Haiti, that's a huge, huge swing in this rotation, and they need her to be big there. Amazing set by Jordan Poulter, amazing execution by Haiti Casanova.
A lot of short serves right here in this match. What an up from Gray. Hoffman rolled that ball, made it cut early on Jordan Thompson's fingers.
Yeah, and this is, with that new shoelace, she's feeling good, going up, killing them with kindness a little bit. That's the kind of play that Claire Hoffman typically is really good at managing the game by keeping it in. Salt Lake at times has wanted her to be more aggressive, but that one works out well for her.
Ball kept alive from Casanova's dig. All out defensive effort for Salt Lake right now. What a dig. Kojima not able to keep that ball in the court, but one defensive fight shown by Salt Lake.
Just both sides absolutely battling. Great play after great play, and you can tell when there's mutual respect. You don't win a point and it's kind of like, oh man, we gave it everything on that one. A little levity from Salt Lake after that as they lock in here. Right now, Jordan's got Alexa Gray versus Kaisa Alanko. That's a nice matchup for Salt Lake.
Outside Alexa Gray, great dig though, Houston. That's Alexa Gray. Wow. She's gonna get the kill.
You could just tell the connection between these two right now is showing up in a tough moment when they need it the most. And that dig was a little tight, but again, we talked about the physicality of Jordan Poulter. She's able to go up. The defense thinks she might dump it, she might throw it over the net, so they're worried about that, and she can set out to Alexa Gray, get her a one-on-one. Big time play for Salt Lake.
25 assists for Jordan Poulter. 8 kills for Alexa Gray as we see Maddie Haynes serve that one to the net.
And that's a huge side out. Maddie got Salt Lake on a few good runs on Friday. And right now, this is 1-for-1 battle. I feel like we're watching a big-time tennis tournament. This is semifinal volleyball, some of the as best as it gets.
Igini with the deep float. Out to Alexa Gray. The short set from Poulter works in her favor.
Alexa Gray heating up right now. And again, Kaisa Alanko, one of the smaller blockers for Houston, does a good job getting in spots, but a good offense will beat a good defense. So even if the defense knows where it's going and set up, typically a good offense is going to win that.
Rishal dug up by who else? Kojima. Great dig from Briseño, the rookie libero for Houston. Wow. What a play. Serena Gray finally ending it. Back and forth rally. One of the longest we've seen so far today.
Sometimes you got to be creative, and all these little plays matter, right? And we've got Alexa Gray mic'd up.
What do you challenge?
What?
Double contact is not challengeable.
So
No,
she challenged this one.
No, but double contact is not challengeable. Double is not challengeable.
She
Net touch. Okay, challenge net touch.
I make a good plan
Yeah.
here.
Where?
When she hit the ball, number 9 hit
Which
the ball.
number? Which number?
Number 11.
Okay, can you check? Yeah. Can you check? Yeah.
That's a
rebuttal, so I hope everyone's paying attention.
Houston is challenging a net fault.
Net touch.
So Houston challenging a net fault. Sonia Tomasevic has to throw the red flag before the next serve happens. And here's what you can challenge. Net touch being one of those. Ball in or out, block touch, net ball, antenna. You can never touch the antenna. Last touch, double contact. Double contact is okay if it stays on your side, but not if it crosses the plane.
Not that one. Not earlier.
Sonia saying this is not the play we're challenging.
Long rally, a lot of weird plays. Sometimes it's hard to figure out which one they're challenging.
That's not the play.
Earlier before.
That's not the play. I want my challenge back if you're challenging that. That's not what I call the challenge.
Again, the refs are trying to find what Sonia Tomasevic wants to see from a very long rally. A lot of stuff to review in that play right there. But regardless, Sonia can use that as a mini timeout.
It's definitely that. And one thing about Sonia Tomasevic, she fought for everything she's gotten in her life, and she's going to fight for every point for her team. I love the fire. She and I shared a lot of yellow cards at the University of Washington.
The up refs definitely don't have to read Sonia's mind. She will say exactly what she wants to see. You can see Jasmine White trying to stay warm. Been a long challenge right here. Players trying to keep moving. Serena Gray doing practice blocks at the front.
Yes! Looks like they found it, but the ref doesn't see what Sonia wants him to see.
You don't see what's happening, bro?
Double is not challenge. And we allow, and we allow double contact.
So, like, ready?
No, like this. It was that's not challenge. No.
It's too far.
No.
It's insane.
Houston looking for 4 contacts on that as we hear.
It's ridiculous.
See if they can move on.
So Salt Lake just 1 point away from getting that red zone, 20-point mark you always want to be first to get to. Jordan out to Alexa Gray. Casanova flying in off the block. Getting her team to that red zone first.
This set from Manami Kojima is so big time. Every play matters in the playoffs, and Haiti Casanova takes advantage of a perfect set from libero. Huge point for Salt Lake. Houston a little bit ruffled right now.
Here we go, our side, here we go. Hey, we're inside of 2? And over there they have Casanova in front, right?
They are set up from there.
Let's go gap, go red instead of D. Here we go. Hey, here we go. We're good. Now we focus on our side of the net. All right, let's go. Let go of all the chaos. We organize our side. I'll get the card if I need to. Don't worry about it. Let's go.
Here we go. Let's go. Hey,
Coach Tomasevic.
And I go roll short and 6. Come on, thank you.
Here we go. Hear these players talking about what they see, what's open, and Sonia Tomasevic talking with Fikret Ceylon, one of the assistants for the French national team, and of course assistant coach here with Sonia Tomasevic. They coached together at Vakif Bank last season. He's a big-time coach.
Poulter absorbing that hit from Jordan Thompson. Wow. Rishel with the jam right in the middle of the court. Even Kojima can't get a touch on that one.
So many off-speed shots by number 9, Maddie Rishel, and what a vet. Just digs an absolutely hard-driven ball and then says, go, all casual, finds a spot open on the court. That's what it means to be mentally tough in this down-the-stretch moment.
6 kill for Rishel. Kojima, perfect dig right on Poulter's head. Wow. All-out effort from Sands, but too much power from Alexa Gray on the outside.
Gosh, Kojima's just everywhere, and Salt Lake has that set to Alexa Gray on a string right now. It's high, it's tight, it's a fast set, and she is just abusing Houston's block so far. Great job by her and Jordan Poulter.
White coming in. Slowed down from the block. Serena Gray continues to pick on every blue jersey on the court.
Truly, and Salt Lake right now, when you get the middle going, it's puts so much pressure on the defense that it's hard to be everywhere else. And right now, so impressed with the offense that Jordan Poulter's running. She's locating the ball well. Hitters are getting good swings, and her decision-making, getting it to the person who's most open and most in rhythm.
Rishel calling for the high ball. Poulter reactively pumps that one up, but Rishel getting the kill off of her.
Kind of a funky play, she read it well. Chicken wing in the middle wasn't quite enough, and right now, Salt Lake looking to side out. I would expect her to go to Serena or Haiti right now. Haiti Casanova on the opposite. Good matchup against Pagotova.
Casanova does not care who's trying to block her. She's going to use her hands in her favor.
Yeah, both outsides for Houston. Blocking isn't their best skill, their best attribute, and when they're in rhythm, Haiti Casanova's done a great job of hitting high hands and going off the block. We've got Maddie Bug, number 10 in for Salt Lake, came in the other night and got 2 huge aces against Houston.
That was Casanova's 10th kill. Thompson. Casanova going for 11. And she gets it off the platform of Kaisa Alanko.
When Salt Lake gets her tight on the net and gives her a little bit of time, she's able to hit with such great range, and they needed her, and she's showing up tonight.
Thompson recycling this ball into the block. Dixon forcefully throwing this ball back on Houston. But Palvitova gets all of Salt Lake frozen in their base.
Without Manami Kojima back there, to be able to find some court. Salt Lake on to the next right now is Houston. Amber Agidi's back at the net. I would expect again Poulter to set Casanova here, with Jordan Thompson and Amber Agidi up there as blockers as well.
Set point for Salt Lake. Thompson straight through that split in the block. Houston holding off a little bit longer.
You always have a chance with Jordan Thompson on your team. Great rhythm by then. Trying to get one more stop for her team.
11 kills for Thompson. As that ball flies over right into Courtney's hands, and it's still point for Salt Lake. Got to win by 2.
Jasmine White doing it again for her team, whatever it takes from the service line.
Fourth set point for Salt Lake. Great dig by Houston. Wow. And it ends with a block. Huge stuff by Claire Hoffman paired up with Dixon. Salt Lake taking the first 2 in the match.
That is a huge stop. If Houston scores there, they get some momentum, they turn this whole thing around. Salt Lake right now in a position to take this thing and force a golden set in the second semifinal here in Louisville, Kentucky.
Salt Lake lost the 5th set to Houston, 15-7. So they came back with a vengeance, already taking the first 2. Again, if Salt Lake wins, they will have to play a golden set. That's just to 15. Whoever wins this one today will go on to the finals to face Austin. And again, something different this year. Only the top 4 teams of Love even made it to playoffs. Last year it was all 6 teams.
Yeah, and we're starting.
And now Michael is in Alexa Gray.
Alexa, your team has already surpassed the blocks that you had in the last match. What adjustments did you make to get that going?
I think we watched in video their tendencies, and I think we're just like playing loose, and I think with that comes like freedom to read the hitter. So just making good lineups and making good decisions.
Well, good job so far. Good luck going forward.
Thank you.
Great stuff, Key. Salt Lake has 6 blocks already in the first 2 sets. They had only 4 in the match on Friday. Defensive battle at the front here on USA Sports. It's the semifinals in Louisville, Kentucky.
For your service. Hey fans, and Louisville, make some noise!
Yo, LOVB, you've been amazing all weekend long, but I got an idea. Yo, keep great, cut that beat. It's time for a prize alert. Who wants some free stuff? Who wants some free stuff? Okay, that's cool. Yo, keep great, cut that beat. I got some more free stuff. Who wants a hat? I got this nice League One volleyball hat. You want a free hat? Make some noise! It's time for another prize. I think we can go even louder. Louisville, you want some more free stuff? Let's go! We got it picked up. Who wants this thing? Who wants It's time for another prize alert. I got this beautiful League One volleyball sweater. Who wants that cutaway? You need it?
Welcome back. Keem Michael is with Houston outside and Maddie Rischel.
Backs are against the wall now. What needs to change? What needs to do better?
I think we're showing up late in the sets and we're trying to fight a little bit too late. I think we need to just start with a sense of urgency from the beginning and take that fire from the end of the last set and take it into the rest of whatever match is coming at us. So I think we just need to fight from now on.
Thanks. Good luck.
Thank you.
Thanks, Key. Maddie Rischel demanding greatness from her team, and it all comes down to this. Starting next Thursday, the League One Volleyball Championship Series in Long Beach, California, either Salt Lake or Houston will take on Austin to decide who wins it all. April 16th and 18th, with both games at 8 p.m. Eastern, only on USA Sports. So Austin finding themselves in a similar situation that they did last year, Courtney. Never know who's gonna win what.
You never know. In Houston right now, they lost in the semifinal last season too, and you got to think they're feeling the pressure. Their backs are somehow against the wall here, where they had it all in their favor. And Salt Lake is playing loose. They're playing together. This is the best their offense have played in a long time.
And Jordan Thompson told us that she loves winning, but one of the most stinging moments in her career was losing that semifinal match. You could see it on her face. You saw it in the frustration in their loss to Nebraska recently on USA Sports, that she completely hates losing, and she clearly remembers that feeling, trying to hold that off here against Salt Lake in the semifinals.
Absolutely, and we've now got in setter Micah Hancock, number 12 for Houston, two-time Olympic medalist. She's been injured the majority of the season, and things were working out with Kaisa Alanko, so Coach Tomasevich said, hey, it's working. But right now, Houston looking for a spark.
Huge topspin serve from Micah Hancock. Brasenia shanking that one with Alexa Gray into the stands to start off the third set.
Salt Lake, they've been doing this from the beginning. A clean side out, a pass set kill, and again, Jordan and Alexa have a great rhythm right now. Their timing is impeccable, and she's virtually impossible to stop.
Hancock back to Thompson. Gets through the block and the backline defense.
And these two won a gold medal together in the Tokyo Olympics. The first time USA Volleyball ever did it. Micah was the double sub, came off the bench, and she was then an alternate in the Paris Olympics, but the other setter got hurt, so then Micah was ready, and she's been in so many tough situations and helped her team win a silver medal. Just a great leader, one of the grittiest, toughest setters in USA history. Has a wicked jump serve. She's a lefty. And this team's gonna need her right now to make a comeback in set 3.
Number 1 in aces and assists last season. Micah Hancock tries to keep that ball alive, but Serena Gray can do no wrong this match so far.
On fire and locked in. They just look so present right now, one play at a time. Their game plan looks tight. Miyashiro said it was nice to have a day off yesterday. Both teams did some community activations, but
Great dig from Hancock, but that ball is sent out of bounds, giving Casanova just another kill.
Just playing with all the confidence in the world right now, and Jess Merzik in there, who is a great blocker for Houston, number 19 in for Karen Paglatova. Unable to get a block there.
Alexa Gray picking on Briseño. Briseño's had a lot of serve receive balls this match. As we see Jordan Thompson go a little too wide, hitting that ball out. You can see her telling Sanya Tomasevic, do not take that challenge. I know I hit it out.
Yeah, and this is when it's hard. You're trying to bring this sense of urgency, but you don't want to panic. You're trying to keep your composure. We talked at the beginning, you know, winning a semifinal is not doing too much. You just want to be good at what you do.
Hancock back out to Merzik. And that ball was also a little too wide. So the pin hitters are trying to find that line shot, but not able to make it fall in.
A lot of unforced errors. Houston needs to find their rhythm and put more pressure on Salt Lake right now.
This ball goes into the net. It looked like it was going to go to Briseño again. Alexa Gray gonna try and be a threat in the back row as well. Jasmine White up to serve. So, ball called Salt Lake's way. Casanova hit off Amber Igini's hair. They're saying Igini's hair was in the net, and that's why we see Sanya Tomasevic throw the red challenge flag.
Original call is net fault by Houston. Houston is challenging. There was no net fault.
You're not allowed to touch the net, but if it's your hair, that does not count. So Sanya's challenging that.
Oh, but it looks like Merzik was in the net, potentially.
Who touched it?
So Amber Igini thought the call was on her, but she said it was my hair. We didn't see Jess Merzik go in the net until that replay.
There's a lot of unforced errors early for Houston. Again, if Salt Lake wins this, they're going to take this to a golden set, a tie break of 1-15. Winner goes to Long Beach. And it's looking that way so far.
Out to Merzik, tips this one over. Coulter finds Casanova. Ball could have stayed alive, but Amber Igini went down. And here is the playoff structure. It's a best of 2 series. So these two teams have played twice now. Whoever wins the second one, well, if Houston wins, they go on. If Salt Lake wins, it's a golden set. It's a final set to 15. Which we saw Atlanta and Austin fight to the death yesterday with the League One first golden set.
It's an incredible match last night. 6 sets played in one night. Some incredible volleyball, and all these teams right now doing whatever it takes to extend their season into the finals.
Houston really testing out that short serve here.
Again, I feel for Houston right now. You know, they've had a backup setter playing all season, and it's worked well. But of course, Micah Hancock is the QB1. She would have been the starting setter battling an injury, but she hasn't played that much at all this season in matches, much less as the starter running the show. It'll be interesting to see if they can find their groove here.
And Hancock just throwing that ball right into Amber Igini's lane. Looking like she hasn't skipped a beat, though.
Yeah, of course. When in doubt, set Igini. Micah does a great job on a medium pass of finding her. That's the hardest set in volleyball. Great set by Hancock.
Jess Merzik shaking this one off, looking a little frustrated. Sanya Tomasevic said that Maddie Rischel really helps calm down Merzik. As she's getting ready for a serve receive pass. Watch out for her lane with Briseño. Ball goes to Merzik. Back row, Jordan flying in. Briseño saves this one. Rischel going for those high hands, and she gets it as that ball flies out into the stands. We're gonna get a challenge, though.
Salt Lake convincingly saying no. Tama Miyashiro throws the red
pocket.
flag.
Who's this one?
Origin will call block touch on Salt Lake City. Salt Lake City is challenging. There was no block touch.
Coaches are having a lot of fun with the implementing of the red challenge flag.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
You can tell their personalities a bit, huh? Sonia fiery, throwing that thing everywhere. Don't.
You think there was a touch, Courtney?
No.
Didn't think there was a touch. That ball flew out.
Different angles! Can we get a different angle? Can we check another angle?
Yeah, they got to look at more than that.
Different angle, please!
There has to be indisputable video evidence in order to overcall a challenge. Whenever a coach uses a challenge, if they get it right, they get to keep it. If they get the challenge wrong, they lose the challenge. It's a game within a game of the coaches. And things go Tama Miyashiro's way, gets a look.
And then they go. I'm not done, I'm sorry. And then you say that it's clear and convincing enough to overturn it for the second time. That doesn't
Because she said so?
the information by the challenge.
Yes.
Oh, the first angle.
So Coulter and Thompson having words with the umpire
but it was a
across
shot.
the net.
Clear the information that I have from the challenge.
Jordan Coulter getting into it a little bit.
Yeah, I will do it. Yes. Okay, I will do it.
Things are getting spicy here in the semifinals.
You're just... This way,
Tomasevic doesn't like that.
Much better.
Houston needed to find some composure right now.
Salt Lake with a major lead of 6 points here in the third set. Rishel recycling this one into the block. She gets another chance. But this one completely denied by Dixon.
Tori Dixon just showing up as the vet would. A few stuff blocks tonight. Again, I talked about she makes all these little plays. Her serve is great defensively. Her second touch on a out-of-system ball, her ability to put up a hittable ball. She just makes everyone around her better.
Let's go, Jordan. Emma. Good, come on. That's high right here.
Jeez, what a dig, Kojima. Ball flies out from Alexa Gray, but you can't even be mad at that play because Kojima just flying out of nowhere. Such a fun libero to watch.
That was wild. And for all the young outside hitters watching, if you're gonna get a lot of big swings, you're gonna miss a few, and that's Alexa Gray's going for it. That's what she does so well.
You can see Kojima putting her platform in the air. She does that before every serve. Continues to practice the logistics of serve receive. That's what makes her one of the best in the world. Is this over the net? Tight ball.
Go, Jordan. Good cover.
Salt Lake having a dominant lead here in the third set. They're looking for a sweep over Houston. If they get it, we're going to a golden set here in the semifinals on USA Sports.
Race them across the section and back to get to the finish line. All right, AC and Promise, let's get it cooking.
Well, we did this yesterday and I lost. I need to get my lick back. I got to go 8 represent. AC, who you got?
We have a girl Q and Naya's going to be leading this line, and there's a lot on the line. If her row wins, then she gets some shoes and y'all get some free stuff too. So let's not waste any time. On your mark, get set,
Let's go! Hustle, 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 hustle. Don't let me down. Great job, you win. Congratulations, you got shoes in your whole row. Get hooked up and put some t-shirts for playing the role with the team. Great job.
League One Volleyball is presented by Skims, the official loungewear, intimates, and sleepwear partner of Love. Freedom Hall was made famous by the high-flying exploits of the University of Louisville players, who won 2 NCAA titles in 1980 and 1986. The Cardinals were led by legends like Ducker Dickenstein, Daryl Griffith, and never nervous Purvis Allison, Rodney McRae, and his brother Scooter, as well as Milt Wagner, all under the watchful eye of legendary coach Denny Crum. Great place to play some semifinals. Louisville has so much history of volleyball, and someone else who's making some history of volleyball right now, Alexa Gray. Only 1 hitting error, hasn't been blocked yet in 12 kills.
Unbelievable night, and passing well, and just leading this team. Her composure right now is uncanny.
Rischel tries to get those high hands again, but Salt Lake lets that one fly out.
And you got to think Houston is feeling the pressure of the semis. We talked about all the greatness that's happened here in Freedom Hall. It's hard to show up when there's a lot of expectations, and right now they are out of sorts, and Salt Lake is playing free, playing open.
Salt Lake was leading by 8 points. That was the biggest lead of the match, but Houston cutting that down just a little bit, trying to find some momentum.
Right, serving sub Mary Lake in for Salt Lake, BYU standout. One of the moms in League One volleyball, unable to get a run there. Micah Hancock back to serve, one of the best servers in the league, in the world, with this lefty jump serve.
Micah Hancock coming in cold off the bench. Again, struggled through an injury this season, and now happy to see her back in time for playoff volleyball. Big up by Coulter. Rischel off the hands. Good dig by Lauren Briseño. Thompson finding open space in the block somehow. Her turn again. Jeez. Yes, off the hands of Alexa Gray. Jordan Thompson does it again.
That's what Houston needs right now. Can they just keep being patient, and when they have the look they want, being aggressive as they are? We need JT on the flex cam, and that kind of set from Micah Hancock is what's going to get that.
You just read my mind. You need some flexes from Jordan Thompson. Houston playing a little tight right now. As you see Rischel shank that one off.
Salt Lake in sets 4 and 5, their passing lane really declined, so they were unable to pass and get the offensive looks. Right now their offense is rolling, and Houston has to find a way to put more pressure on these Salt Lake passers.
Alexa Gray picking on Briseño again. Mars Clyde into this one. Jordan Thompson making something happen off that set. You can see the frustration on her face right now, but she does get the kill for Houston.
They're a little out of rhythm. The refs have made a few questionable calls going against Houston, and you can see the frustration right now.
Hey, not me. Help me! Watch the shot, watch the shot! Come on! Shot! Ready?
Stuck down. Jeez. Houston tries to help out Jordan Thompson, but the block for Salt Lake is doing everything right.
Serena Gray and Claire Hoffman just put up an absolute wall.
Again, Salt Lake struggled blocking-wise on Friday. Finished with only 4 blocks in a 5-set match. Has 8 blocks so far, so the defense has absolutely stepped up in the front row.
Doubled it in half the time. And credit to their serving, and they just look like they're playing as a unit right now. Incredible game plan execution by Salt Lake.
Maddie Haynes, another missed serve into the net.
Shooters keep shooting. Maddie Haynes coming off the bench is no easy task. It's like a skill in itself, so I love that she's being aggressive. Of course, you also want to give your team a chance. I would imagine they're going to need her down the stretch if they take this thing to a golden set.
Houston's also going to need Thompson in the back row to make production happen. As you see Casanova score off Rosenio.
Her approach right now, you can tell her confidence by how she's staying behind the ball. She's being so aggressive and going up and getting that thing and challenging the block.
Left side. She's not stealing the line. We're having left hand on the ball. We're not blocking line. But hey, we got to change our mindset on our side of the net. Like we just talked about being more aggressive. We have to go out there more aggressive. You know, we can't control the referees. We can't. They're playing really good right now, and that's fine. But we can get back and play good too. I would be okay if they're beating us playing good. But they're beating us with us playing like shit. And we have to play a lot better than this. And we can. So we just have, like, we can't play scared. We can't, like, what is there to lose? What's there to lose? Yes, we're already here. We worked so hard for this point. We're going to play golden set if we lose this one. Let's work back in. Let's go. Get aggressive. Let's go. Hey, sweet.
See the leadership by Coach Sonia Tomasevic saying, hey, we just want to get back to doing what we do.
To Sonia's point, Courtney, if Houston loses a set, they go to a golden set. So it's technically 0-0, but not really, because Salt Lake has built so much momentum. It's kind of a mental game at that point as well.
Yeah. And that's what she's saying. Even if we lose this, let's try to find our rhythm, play with confidence. Ooh! Tori Dixon with a commit block. Just what a read by veteran middle blocker. Look at this thing. She stepped towards Amber. Not a full commit, but she's ready for that thing, expecting it, and makes an incredible move.
Salt Lake has put all the pressure on Houston, playing as free as they can. Kojima, how did she even get to that ball? Merzic beating out the block, but they're saying she's in the net.
Just everything going Salt Lake's way. And of course, when you've got Manami Kojima on your side, it is so fun to play because you always have a chance. Just an absolute sweeper back there. Not letting anything fall. And right now, Salt Lake, of course, trying to push this into a golden set where anything can happen. 1 set to 15, it goes fast. It's, you know, any fifth set, this is one reason League One volleyball is so special. Anybody can beat anybody. It's just who's gonna make these plays down the stretch.
Cut shot by Merzic. Alexa Gray flying in from the back row. Finally, Merzic getting that shot, beating out the block.
There's an aggressive swing. Jess Merzic has all the potential in the world. She's had an up and down season. It's her sophomore season here at Love Volleyball. She's got a big time future ahead, and when she's on, she's one of the best to do it.
Coulter sends that one out to Claire Hoffman, who flies in. No one about to touch that one.
That's right, Claire Hoffman doing a great job tonight. She really struggled, especially in sets 4 and 5 against Houston on Friday night, but she's hitting over 300. She's killing over 3 out of every 10 balls she's getting.
6 kills for Hoffman so far. Grischel looking a little frustrated right now. Houston trying to reset in the huddle. Salt Lake just taking over mentally this set.
Truly.
21-10, largest lead these two have had all weekend long.
You can feel the fire from Salt Lake right now. They're just locked in. They don't look like they're getting ahead of themselves. They're just making really good plays one at a time. But Houston has every opportunity in the world to come win this thing. Of course, they got to get past Kojima first. Jeez, just making that from deep in the court, flying all the way behind the block. But Houston has had a lot of ups and downs so far, and they have it in them to come back and win this thing. They've played better, more consistently than Salt Lake, so it's right there if they can just lock in. And they got to figure some things out right now.
Alexa Gray getting those high hands just 3 points away for Salt Lake to sweep Houston. So if we go to the golden set, how can Houston forget these 3 not so great sets for them and move forward with the golden set?
Well, I think that's the key word, to just let it go. It was not great for them, but they've reset, and they're as good as anybody in this league when they're at their best. I would bet that Sani Tomasevic might start Kaisa Olanko if this goes to golden set. Kind of get back to the group that has been here most of the season. And they just got to be aggressive and play with that confidence.
Tomasevic said Olanko has been an absolute baller, stepping in for Micah Hancock, who is serving right now. Big serve and a big ace. That's the Hancock topspin we're used to seeing.
And this is why she's so lethal. She can go on a run, whether it's now or if she plays in this golden set, if they go to that. Salt Lake's always gonna be in trouble if Micah Hancock's is serving this stuff.
A miss from Hancock, but what a miss. Just a little too deep. And we are gonna see back row setting now. Jordan Bolter, good up from her. Alexa Gray putting that ball in the middle of the court. Salt Lake at match point. Look at the score, an 11-point lead for Salt Lake.
I gotta say, I didn't see this coming. Salt Lake coming out just playing some of the best volleyball they've played all season. And Houston right now, sometimes you got all these expectations. You're right, you can taste the finals. When the worst case scenario happens, sometimes it's better to get it out. They can move on.
Ball kept alive, match point for Salt Lake. And Serena Gray puts it in. Twelve kills for Serena Gray. Salt Lake sweeping Houston, and we are nowhere near done. So now each team has won a match of the series. We're going to a golden set. Jordan Poulter and Micah Hancock will do the coin toss right now.
The winner of the coin toss gets to choose if they serve or receive. Typically in volleyball, teams score higher when they receive, but Micah Hancock wins it and says, I want to serve. Jordan Poulter stays on this side of the court. This is a one-set tiebreaker to 15.
Let's go to key Michael Jordan Poulter.
Jordan, this is possibly the best we've seen your team play, at least in recent weeks. What do you do to keep that momentum going into the golden set?
I think we just take care of 1 point at a time. We're doing a good job of moving on, regardless if they do something well or if we do something poorly, we're on to the next play.
Awesome, keep it up, congrats.
Thank you.
Well, every point matters so much in the golden set because it's basically a game of its own. Serve inside determined by the coin toss, which we just saw, and it's only first to 15 points. Gotta win by 2. Only 1 timeout per team and only 2 challenges per team. The winner advances to the LOVB Championship in Long Beach, California, taking on Austin.
Let's go. The entire season comes down to this.
Off the net, a little bit more off the net. We're going to swing high and deep. And then we're going to cover each other. And then we're going to expand the rallies. And we're going to have a plan. We're going to put the ball like we're going to have a good set. And it's going to be a long golden set, 15 points, all right? We're going to go with the same lineup we started in the first set. Same everything, and we're gonna go setter 1, we're serving. All right, hey, let's push. Let's go 1 game. Let's go 1 game.
We're going to the golden set here on USA Sports for the semifinals. Who will make it to the finals in Long Beach here on League One?
semifinals. It's a must-win situation and a golden set. What's the strategy to make sure your season stays alive?
I mean, I think it's clear we didn't necessarily play our game this match, so we're thinking of it as a brand new match. Game to 15, we're giving it everything we got.
Good luck.
Thank you.
Jordan Thompson leading that match in kills, and it all comes down to this. Starting next Thursday, the League One Volleyball Championship Series in Long Beach, California, either Salt Lake or Houston will take on Austin to decide who wins it all. April 16th and 18th, with both games at 8 p.m. Eastern, only on USA Sports. As we welcome you back, thanks for tuning in to USA Sports for the semifinals. Yes, we are going to a golden set. It does not get more dramatic than this. Did not expect those. Salt Lake swept Houston. These teams went to 5 on Friday. Houston, of course, won. Houston trying to forget those 3 sets just now, Courtney. Reset for the golden set here.
That's right. Anything can happen in a golden set. 1 set to 15. Kaisa Alanko back in for Houston. Sonia Tomasevic going with the lineup that got her here all season long, and Salt Lake right now is absolutely on fire. Can Houston find a way to just create some momentum 1 point at a time? This is what it's all about, though. As an athlete, you love these moments. You feel the hype, but you just get more and more focused on 1 play at a time.
1 match, it's 1 set, just to 15, every point matters. Briseño putting it all on the line. Rishel keeping it up somehow, but it's a free ball for Salt Lake. Serena Gray ends it for the first point here in the golden set.
She has been unstoppable all night long. Not surprised, Jordan Poulter going back to her. You can hear they're saying, we're giving it everything, we're having fun right now. Jordan Poulter, no stranger to these big time moments. Maddie Rishel went after that ball and ran into the sideline there.
See Rishel getting some help from the sideline, and like you heard her say, everything on the line right now. Bodies on the floor, everything to keep the ball up. Poulter finding Rishel, of course she does. Thompson takes this ball with 2 hands over. Casanova going off the block.
This is the best match I've seen Casanova have all year. She's playing with all the confidence, mixing up with range, going off, taking big time swings, even on these sets where it might not be there in the perfect spot.
Thompson. Big kill for Thompson.
And when you have the league MVP number 23, Jordan Thompson, on your side, you're always playing with a little bit of confidence. I would expect Alanko to feed her in and out of system as much as possible right now here in the golden set.
Thompson had 15 kills the last match just played. Serena Gray. It does not get more powerful than that arm swing.
Salt Lake right now is just passing dimes. They're passing so well that they're able to get anything they want offensively. And Houston's gonna need to be much more aggressive if they want to win this golden set.
Deep flow for Alexa Gray. Briseño handles it well. Jordan Thompson, there's the energy we're used to seeing from 23.
Huge swing, and this is a great rotation. You've got Jordan Thompson and Amber Igidi in for the next 3 rotations. She's gonna bring the energy. She's gonna make a good read here. Amber Igidi, such a competitor.
Great up by Alanko. Thompson with another chance. Thompson again. Kojima doing everything she can, but Jordan Thompson cannot be stopped right now.
Big time play by Jordan Thompson. She's gonna get all of these balls right now. Sometimes in rhythm, sometimes in not, but that's what competitors do. Throwing an off-speed shot there.
All right. Here's Salt Lake saying, watch the short serve. Serena Gray continuously scores on both sides of the court.
She's hitting 667 right now. That is wild. just killing almost every ball she's been thrown.
Serena Gray serving. Watch out for Houston to hit it for this rotation. Tight. Recycled. Bristol keeps it alive, but another free ball for Salt Lake. Amber Igidi completely denying Casanova.
Woo! Amber Igidi, a huge play, finally getting a stop against 33 Casanova, and this is what Houston needs, a little bit of momentum. They make 1 or 2 good plays, and they could absolutely take off and right this ship right now.
Watch out for the back row attacks from Thompson the next 3 rotations. As she rushes in to get that dig, but shanks it. Claire Hoffman with the production.
Again, Claire Hoffman, when they get production from her, 21 for Salt Lake, they are in such a better spot. She's been a big differentiator for them. And those kills on the left side open everything up for Salt Lake.
Amber Igidi blocking, getting kills, doing it all at the front right now.
She had 2 huge blockers waiting for her, and she still found a way. What a competitor right now. Huge swing.
Maya Sands in to serve for Pagutova. Jordan Poulter locked in here in the golden set. Did not look like there was a touch. Yep, Houston's gonna get this. Claire Hoffman goes to the high hands and sends that ball out. Houston taking the lead after the 3rd time. There's been a tie here in the golden set.
Original decision is no black touch. Salt Lake City is challenging a black touch.
The serve.
Might as well challenge that one again. 2 challenges for each coaches here in the golden set.
There was a block touch.
This is again the rotation. I don't think there was one. This is the rotation Salt Lake got stuck in 2 nights ago. I don't think there's a touch there. Unsuccessful challenge. Point Houston.
You ready for a quick adjustment, yeah?
Thank you so much.
And this is a big time side out for Salt Lake.
Oh, okay.
I would imagine Jordan to look for Casanova or Gray in the back row.
First Houston lead in the golden set.
Wow. Big time play to score on that. Casanova out of the back row to tie it up in the golden set. 6-6, 1st to 15 is going to Long Beach.
Just like he called it, Poulter finding Casanova at the back. Tied up again here in the golden set. JT flying in for the D-ball. No one goes for that. Looks like miscommunication for the back row for Salt Lake, but 23 is going to take it.
You don't see that very often from Salt Lake, but you do see that from JT. She's going to get better and better as she puts his team on her shoulders, trying to take him to the finals.
Jordan Thompson has 4 kills here in the golden set. Good up by Sands. Rishel tips it over. Thompson, a lot of tips right now, back and forth. Casanova with the all-out hit. She gets the kill, tying it up here in the golden set. Again, only play to 15.
Salt Lake has not used their back row attack very efficiently all season long. One of the least efficient in the back row in the whole league. But Casanova is stepping up right now as this comes down to the wire.
Back row attack. Hoffman able to cut off a Casanova. Great dig. Chicken wing from Casanova. Ball flies out though. Alexa Gray with the hitting error.
Wow. The defense by Salt Lake, the middle, the opposite. A lot of credit for Alexa Gray taking a swing, but Houston right now, they're staying alive. Maya Sands making a difference defensively. And they're right in this thing. They get 1 or 2 stops against Salt Lake, and they could absolutely take off.
Kaisa Lonko back row. That puts Jordan Thompson at the front. Short serve. Doesn't get shorter than that. Straight up from Alonco. Tight ball. What a swing from Alexa Gray, beating out the block and the corner defense.
You can hear her communicating so well to setter Jordan Poulter. Hey, help me on this short one. And then the urgency on that go as a setter, you just know she's ready. Houston getting a look they wanted there. It's great volleyball on both sides right now.
Thompson. Block slows the ball down. It's going to be a free ball for Houston. Thompson again. Salt Lake continues to slow it down with the block. Third time's the charm for Jordan Thompson.
Just Jordan Thompson absolutely leaving everything she has right now on the court, fighting for her teammates. This matchup against Alexa Gray, we talked about it early. Alexa and Serena are getting a lot of good touches, and Jordan Thompson stays patient, stays aggressive, and is able to take the lead for her team 9-8.
5th kill of the golden set for Thompson. Salt Lake blocked did a good job slowing her down, but 3 attempts in 1 rally. Jordan Thompson's gonna get the kill at some point.
This is wild. This is what it's all about in the postseason.
Jess Merzick, short serve right into the net. And she's gonna go off the court. Rishel comes back in for her.
Tough timing for a miss like that. You don't put any pressure on the other team. And right now, Kaisa Lonko, I would imagine, is gonna find Jordan Thompson as much as possible.
Salt Lake's last lead was when it was 5-4. What a swing. Palabutova doing a crunch in the air, using Salt Lake's block as her best friend.
Huge, huge swing. That was about the only option she had. Way to stay aggressive by Palabutova right now. And Salt Lake, I would imagine, is going to find Serena Gray, if possible, on a good pass. And if not, throw it back to Casanova.
Come on, Nami. Touch it. Come on.
Agidi helping this one out. Thompson's going to take this one with 2 hands.
Go get it, Claire.
Hoffman throws the ball down the line. She's demanding a touch. Tami Ashiro is going to go for that challenge. Houston's adamant the ball was out. Again, each coach has 2 challenges. Got to make sure you use them on those close
Original
points.
decision is ball is out, no block touch. Salt Lake City is challenging a block touch.
Keep pushing.
Hoffman. Oh, definitely got her pinky. Wow. It is a game of inches. What a play by 21 Claire Hoffman.
Every point matters so much. One of these teams will not play again after today.
And that goes to 10-10. Ties it up now. It's a game to 5. You play this game in the gym all the time.
How frustrating would it be for Salt Lake? They just swept Houston 3 sets, and Houston comes in and takes the golden set. There's so much on the line for both teams. They've both worked so hard to get to this moment of 10-10 in the golden set.
Truly.
Cover.
Blocked out though. Palabutova getting the tool.
What a swing. And she's been competing all year long, and that's what competitors do. They show up in these moments, and you go for it. Win or lose, you're gonna go for it. Salt Lake right now, I imagine, would go back to Haiti Casanova or Alexa Gray in the back row. They're on fire right now.
Thompson. Casanova off the block of Igidi. No way Houston was running that one down. Back and forth punches in the mouth.
It's like a heavyweight boxing match right now. God, I love postseason volleyball. This is so exciting. The golden set.
Great pass. Dumped over. Briseño pops out of nowhere. What a back row attack, Alexa Gray.
And that connection has been on fire all night, and so much credit to Alexa Gray. This is the best match I have seen her play all year long. She's a true veteran, and she's showing up right now.
Sonia Tomasevic calling a timeout for Houston.
Hey, here we go. One pass and we side out. And when we cover and when we dig a ball, let's dig a little bit higher. Give time to organize ourselves, all right? Let's go, we're fine. Who's serving over there? Metal is serving, I think. Let's go, Metal is serving. Let's go, so no libero there. We can get some balls for it. Let's go. Haiti, all right. Also, we can tip to Haiti over here. Let's go.
Tomasevic telling her team, hey, one side out right now, and if we get a chance to dig, let's take our time. A lot of times down the stretch.
I have this. Amber, I'm short, but watch tape. Let's go.
Ready talking to middle blocker Amber Ajidi. Hey, watch the short serve, you got it. I'm ready for the tip.
Couple points away from finding out who makes it to the finals in Long Beach next week. Thompson, cut shot right off Casanova.
That is an MVP swing. Jordan Thompson showing up. That is not an easy set. Kaisa Lunko off the net, and she absolutely rips that ball. This is the rotation Salt Lake struggled in, and I would imagine Jordan's going to try to find Alexa Gray in the back row.
Good read. Give us time. Take your time. Take your time. Take your time. Go. Let's go. Get up. Get up. Get up. You're good. Come on. Go get it, Katie.
Houston called into the net. Some miscommunication between Ajidi and Alonco. Casanova takes advantage from the back row.
Rituals on the net on that. You just feel the composure from Salt Lake right now. They're staying just under the emotion of it. And Houston, you can feel the press, the urgency. They want it so badly, they're just trying to get to good. And right now, I would expect Alonco to find Amber Ajidi or JT out of the back row.
Jordan Thompson. Great up. She's called back row attacker, so she crossed the 3-meter line.
And your whole season comes down to this one play. Can Houston stay alive, and can Salt Lake book their ticket to the final?
Match point for the golden set for Salt Lake. 1 point needed to take them to the finals. Jordan Thompson says not so fast.
Such a big-time swing by 23. Amber Ajidi back to serve for Houston, and Salt Lake needs one side out. I'm going to Alexa Gray all night against Kaisa Alonco.
Go, Jordan.
Rishel does it. Salt Lake's block slows it down, but they're not able to get a second touch. Tied up 14-14 in the golden set. Got to win by 2. Tama Miyashiro calling a quick timeout.
Six and six. Hey, Warren! Yeah. No change. Perfect. Okay, we'll get a good read off this serve. Give us time. We all cover. Keep attacking that edge. Long rally is ours. Come on.
Houston was a #1 seed almost the entire season, dominated the last 3 quarters, all for this right now. Salt Lake had their struggles up and down, mainly down the second half, and right here, only one team is going to the finals.
Unbelievable. Every point right now has so much weight on it. They've worked so hard to get here. And it really comes down to the simple things we talked about early. Which team can stay composed? Salt Lake's done it so far tonight, but the only points that matter now are the ones ahead.
Got to win by 2 here in the golden set. Alexa Gray. Keep feeding Gray on the outside. That puts Salt Lake to match point here.
You can just feel the energy in the gym right now. Salt Lake just playing so locked in. We talked about it. Maddie Haynes has missed her last two. She's in to try to close out for Salt Lake, and right now, the ball is going to Jordan Thompson. You're gonna give it to the league MVP to keep the season alive.
Maddie Haynes serving for match point for Salt Lake. Like you said to Thompson. Tight ball, Poulter sends it over. Thompson again. Brisenia, what a dig. She saves her team right now. Again, she does. Great coverage from the rookie libero. Leading to the kill from Rischel. Tied up here in the golden set. All thanks to number 5, the rookie Brisenia.
Brisenia showing up in the biggest moment, and Maddie Rischel getting it done because she stayed aggressive. Holy cow.
Olanko back row setting, JT's at the front. Jordan Poulter stuffs that ball down. But Sanya Tomasevic throwing the red flag, saying someone was in the net.
I think she might be challenging which side of the net that
Team
went
Houston is challenging a net fault.
But I think that's more of a timeout for Tomasevic. That is a big-time momentum play.
Happened so fast. White and Poulter weren't sure which side the ball went down on.
Truly.
Just looked at each other for a second there. Sanya Tomasevic is convinced that someone was in the net, that Poulter's left arm hits it.
I don't think she got it.
This
Can
point.
you watch that? Watch it, son!
This point puts Salt Lake at match point here in the golden set. Houston is not happy with the footage shown in that replay. They are convinced Poulter's left arm is touching the net.
From that angle, it doesn't look like it. The other one, it kind of does.
Keep going! Yes!
Let's see here again. This angle, not so much. Poulter looked like she stayed out. Didn't see the top of the net move as she comes down.
And right or wrong,
watch that! Watch that!
the next play.
Match point for Salt Lake. 1 point needed to send them to the finals. Yeah! Jordan Thompson, though! Leave it to the MVP.
The flex cam is back!
Here we go, Maddie!
That ball was off the net, 8 feet.
Maddie.
Not a great set from Kaiser Alonso, and JT
Good serve.
does what she does best.
1 or 5.
Got
Push,
to win by
push,
2. Rischel, deep float. Alexa Gray trying to find the line shot, but goes a little bit too wide.
Great serve by Maddie Rischel. Right now, Houston back in the lead. I would expect Jordan Poulter to give it back to Alexa Gray, or maybe feed it to Serena on a good pass.
Here we go. 1 block here. Watch the
Keep swinging. We got you, girl.
Go, Jordan. Yes, quick.
Serena Gray demanding the point for her team, tied up again.
17-17 in a tiebreak golden set. This is what it's all about right now.
Alexa Gray, back row. Watch out for her attacks from behind the 10-foot line. Salt Lake's first lead, it's 11-10. What a dig! Wow. Oh, reflexes from Poulter. Claire Hoffman putting her team back at match point.
Huge swing for Claire Hoffman right now. Salt Lake 1 point away from going to Long Beach. And Houston waiting for the next JT kill to tie it back up.
Thompson flicks off someone's tape on their fingers. Briseño keeps it alive again. Thompson blocked. Briseño stepping up here in the golden set. Casanova. She does it. Salt Lake going to the finals. We're beaten Friday in 5. Come back today, sweep Houston, then take over 19-17 in the golden set, shutting down Houston, the top seed in League One.
Nice job, you guys. Nice job.
Salt Lake has pulled out an absolute miracle tonight, playing the best volleyball by far they played all season long, and upsetting the rock-solid #1 seed, Houston. Wow. Anything can happen in the playoffs.
Salt Lake earned that golden set, taking the first 3 sets of the day, continuing to put the pressure on Houston. Again, their blocking was not great on Friday. They came back, and it was an all-out defensive battle for Salt Lake. They finished with 10 blocks in the first match before the golden set.
I won't pass out, but nice job. Look. It's back to 0-0. Anything you have, I'll take money. Let's go. Go make some money. Let's make some money.
Just the emotion on both sides. Jordan Thompson leaving everything out there for this team. And when you give it everything, it hurts when you don't make it, and that's what it's all about. Salt Lake right now, Tama Miyashiro doesn't even have the words. You can hear her getting emotional. This team has not had an easy season. They've faced so much adversity, and they've stayed together.
Key Michael is over with Alexa Gray.
Alexa, what a gritty match. Talk to me about the pressure in that golden set.
Yeah, I was thinking earlier, I don't think I've ever played in a golden set. So I had no idea what to expect, but I knew it was do or die. I just had a feeling in this team after like the first set, kind of felt like the first half of season, and we kind of lost that. But yeah, just so proud of this team for fighting and coming back and winning like we did today. It was really exciting.
You told me you've been working on getting that belief back in the team. The balance was there. Talk to me about your teammates. Haiti Casanova, she stepped up in a big way today.
Yes. Haiti has a huge arm, rockets balls at people. But yeah, again, like I think we were just kind of in sync today. Passing was good. Jordan was making great decisions, and Serena also had some great swings in really crucial times and some great block touches, and I think we all were just doing our job, and it paid off.
Well, you've punched your ticket to the final, and you already know who you're facing. It's Austin. You went 2-2 with them this season. What do you need to do to get that victory?
I think something similar to today. They have some big pin hitters, and I think us touching on the block really helped us get the victory today. So, yeah, I think just continuing to do that, and then also just scoring some balls.
Congratulations, and good luck.
Thank you.
Thanks so much, Key. All-out effort for Salt Lake. Swept the first match, then took the golden set. They are going to the finals on USA Sports, facing off with Austin at Long Beach. Tama Miyashiro and her team did it.
Take on Love Salt Lake. Tickets are on sale now, so scan the QR code on the center home to get your tickets tonight. We'll see you next week for an unforgettable Love Championship. to thank everyone here at our gracious host here at Freedom Hall in Louisville, Kentucky, for joining us here for an amazing weekend of love volleyball. We hope you enjoyed it as well, and look forward to seeing you again very soon. Good night, and as always, go